Welcome to Profiting Forex Trading. Hope you are having a wonderful time trading. Today I would like to show you another simple strategy. This strategy is effective and you can use this. This helps you to trade in the direction of the trend and not to trade against the trend. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly make sure you do so. Like my video and chat me now on my Telegram group. This is just a simple strategy, and your strategies does not need to be complicated or complex for it to be profitable. I will show you the setting for these indicators. This is just moving averages combined together with MACD. Now let me show you how to trade this particular strategy. Here I have 4 moving averages. The thick line is 139 and the remaining 3 lines are 34. So I will show you the setting, either apply to close or to low, so that you will be able to set it up for yourself. But let me show you how it works before I show you the values for these indicators. Now I have 3 small moving averages, which is 34, the 3 line, and I have this 139, the thick one. How to use this particular strategy is to make sure that the 3 moving averages, the lower one, the 34, crossed the 139, and that is the first signal for this particular PS. This is Euro Australia dollar, and this is the first place to place your order. This is the first point for you to place your order, and the second point is this: when you have the candles very close to the small MA, this which is MA 34, and then you have this arrow, this white arrow pointing in the direction of the main trend, which is down. Then at this point you can add more to your running trade if you've not closed the previous trade that you enter earlier. So you add more to your trade at this particular point once the candle close below this 3 moving average, and that's another point to add to your lot size. And here again we have another another place to place another point to place your trade also. And the last and the next one is this: we have this particular here, it was rejected at 139 MA. It was rejected, and we have MACD in agreement. So I will tell you why I added MACD to this particular strategy. Number one, I want to use it to enter only retracement. At this point we have a sell here. When the first trade was triggered here, when all the small moving averages 34 crossed below MA 139, and I didn't consider MACD then because MACD was not needed for the first trade, but it is needed if to know if the trend will continue, because here MACD crossed from the minus side to the positive side above 0 line, and at the end it's returned to below 0 line. So at this point, this is the best position to place order to ride the trend again, to continue with the trend, and that's why I added MACD. And at this point again until we have another trend change from this point, from a downtrend to uptrend. At this particular point, all the three MAs crossed above the 139 moving average, and that will be the first place to place your order. But if it has gone too far from the main 139, just hold on and let it pull back before you enter. And here we have that pullback at this point, and the MACD gave us a confirmation to enter, to continue with the main trend here at this particular point, to enter buy. And here again, buy, you continue, you ride the trend. This is how to use this particular strategy. So the strategy helps us to trade only in the direction of the trend and not against it. It is a profitable strategy. Now let me show you the setting for each indicator. Now the first moving average that you are going to use, the small one at 34. So the first one is 34, shift is 0, then MA period is MA method is exponential. This apply to close. So the first one is applied to close, then the second one is the same value. The value is 34, but this time around apply to I, and here is it above, apply to I, the same value. Period is 34, shift 0, MA method exponential, apply to I, and the color still remain the same. And the third one is 34 also. This time around apply to low, 34, shift is 0, then MA method exponential, apply to low, and the color still remain gold. So this is how we have these three moving averages. This is how I have all the three moving averages at this particular point. Then the last moving average is period 139, shift 0, MA method is exponential, apply to close, and the color is still gold. You can change any color you want, and this is thicker than the previous one. So this is all about the MA on this particular chart, on my chart right now. And the last indicator I added to this particular strategy is a MA band, MA_B band. Then move shift is 12, MA period is 9, OSMA is 3, then distance is 2 is 20, STD is 0.4, B period is 20. You can play with the number, but this is what I use on this particular strategy. And once you are done, check the color. The color 0 I turn it to none, the first one to none also. The only color I need is just 2 and 3, white, and that's why you have the white arrow. Once you are done, just click OK, and this indicator is just for this particular pairs, so that we have all the pairs in one place. And the last indicator I added is MACD. The fast EMA is 12, the slow EMA is 26, then MACD SMA is 11, then apply to close. Then just the color, use white and red. White is thicker than the red. This is the red line. So once you are done, just click OK, and that is all about this strategy. Kindly make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel if you've not done so. Like the video, and you can join me on my Telegram group. So make sure you practice it. You can use it on any time frame at all. And if you want to be double sure, you can check higher time frame. Like this right now, we have this just crossing above at the tick MA. So what you will do, the next thing can go to 15 minutes. So the only trade you are going to take on this particular pairs is buy. So you can combine two time frame together, but it is not necessary. But to be sure that you are not trading against the major trend, just make sure you check the higher time frame. It work well, the strategy work well on all pairs and any time frame you want to trade. If you are a scalper, you can go to lower time frame and do that. This is Nasdaq on the 5-minute time frame, and here is it on 15 minutes, and then on 1 hour also. So you can use it on any time frame at all. Make sure all the 3 lines cross before you place order. Here we have only two of these MA34 crossed, and the last one didn't cross, so you won't place that trade, because the last one, which is the MA34 that was applied to close is still above, low cross, and then the one that was applied to close crossed also, but the last one did not cross, so you will not take that particular trade. So this is how to use this particular strategy. Till I come your way again, happy trading and bye for now.